animation for the dead corpse talking is so funny. Do I have to give up the weapon?
Valeria never found the murder.
Welcome back, my oodles and noodles, to more Baldur's Gate 3. Happy 4th of July. For those who celebrate, I don't know, Independence Day. I don't know, do you guys have plans? I live in a very interesting part of Utah. Since we are in like a bowl, I don't know if you guys know, but Utah is a bowl. Well, kind of. If you think like a giant bowl, and then the mountains kind of circle around the bowl. So we can always see the mountains at like all times. So it's kind of hard to find like plateaus or hills to look over the whole valley, but if you do get close to the mountains, you can actually overlook the valley and you can see all the fireworks in the valley. It's really cool. So during like the 4th of July, it goes crazy. So I have those plans tonight, obviously, to watch fireworks. Let me know in the comments, drop a comment, let me know what you guys have going on. As far as what we're doing today in Baldur's Gate, I was thinking about, okay, one, I'm going to start doing recaps maybe every other episode. Since the recaps take so long, you know, we're just gonna jump right into gameplay every once in a while, and I think that'll help a lot. At this point, if you're 50, 60 episodes in and you still need a recap, it might just be because you visited the channel for the very first time. And if you are here for the very first time, welcome. I am a Let's Play YouTube content creator. I really enjoy the editing process and creation of videos like this. And if you guys do too, don't forget to subscribe. It'd actually help out a lot, no doubt. Some clarification too. Thank you guys for dropping comments. I always read them. I ended up I locked the door. I misunderstood what it meant to like rogue jam the lock. I know it said jam, but then it also said unlock. I don't know. It had a weird thing. I really misinterpreted that. I really thought I was going to break her out of the cage and she could help me fight. Yeah, you absolutely should go. Sorry, they're saying maybe we should go.
Maybe steer clear of the beasties. One of them is near Rabbit and the other is looking at us like we're supper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We are gonna go ahead and fight this person now. I resaved. I opened. What did I do? I reloaded. There we go. Oh yeah, and our face point is so cute. Yeah, I reloaded the save file because I didn't want the circus to be done, but I think I'm pretty much done with the circus now, so we're good. This clown's looking at me funny. What's his deal? Let's see if we can get a stellar roll like we did last time. All right, yeah, I think the roll we got last time was like 31 or something like that. Everyone approves. Oh, except Karlach. It's funny because everyone will disapprove and then Karlach will usually approve, and then everyone will approve and then Karlach will disapprove. Goes very different. It's all my fault. He kills an innocent man. All right, BRB. Okay, huge. This guy came in and helped me. Yeah, this guy.
Good. Doppelganger.
I love this type of creature in Baldur's Gate. It's really good. Yeah, he just randomly started helping me. Maybe he's the security? Ooh, the word from the tribunal. This was a shapeshifter. We'll take that face paint kit. Thank you. And the clown hammer. Oh, was Giggles? Oh, these were all shapeshifters. Oh, well, now that makes sense. Word from the tribunal. Fum. We see it in you. The thirst, the art, the passion, the trail of cold, bloody murder you have left in your track needs only the finishing touches to grant you a place among his favored. But he requires something truly magnificent. A circus has appeared, boasting a collection of misfits and ragtags, but more importantly, a stage. Now comes the performance of a lifetime. When the curtain falls, the tribunal will be watching. So someone was sent to kill me. Oh, very nice. Oh, I called them shapeshifters. I guess they're doppelgangers. Aha, you can't get out.
My kills, my prey. You took them. Run. I'll find you. Eat you. Cowards!
Well, the problem was that I released her the first time and she fought me. Her border was red. So if she like didn't attack me the first time, I would have let her out, but it sounded like she was just willing to. Okay. Not everything is here. Wait.
Cause trouble. Killing you.
Okay, fine. I won't. So my circus time did not indeed end. I thought by killing Behave. Yes, yes, I'll behave. I thought that by killing Giggles, was his name Giggles the clown? I was going to have to end the whole circus. So that's why I left it to be the last thing I do. But I'm glad that it was the last thing I did. Oh, this is beautiful. This is very lovely. This is Dragonborn.
Worry not. It's nothing a little music can't fix.
Oh my god, his voice is so funny with... That's a Dragonborn. That's funny. Yeah, these shapeshifters were in your circus. What do you have to say about that?
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the absolute...
I love that.
Put in my circus. To use such a woeful dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude.
Dude, I like this chick. She's really laying it on. I know, I was just here to have a good time. Here at your circus of, you know, necrotic beings, okay? Misfits and necromancy beings. I was just here to have a good time, even if it wasn't for a long time. An impersonator? Are you sure? You just lost the star of your show. Aren't you bothered? I don't know. I enjoyed myself. Killing clowns is a rare treat.
That's your idea of fun, darling.
Yay!
You and I are going to get along swimmingly.
Yay!
Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive.
Yeah, no kidding.
To move the circus. But I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Oh yeah, let's talk payment. I'm expensive. I'll look for Dribbles. Dribbles is probably dead. I can't right now. Let's talk payment. I'm expensive.
Huh. I can respect that. And you're in luck, because I am old, darling. Ancient. I have seen stars explode and civilizations
darling?
fall. Along
Guys.
the way, I happened across items of such power that would make you weep with awe.
This
Find
isn't...
my Dribbles. You won't be disappointed.
This isn't what's-her-face, right? This isn't... Oh my god, what was her name? The Hag? Because remember, the Hag shapeshifted into an old lady. And I know she's supposed to come back. And we are in Act 3. Is this... Oh my god, Mother something. What was her name? I have no idea. Is that her? Is it the Hag from Act 1? She keeps calling me darling. I'm starting to get a little suspicious. Okay, I'll look for Dribbles. Yeah.
That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy.
Oh yeah, she absolutely... I think it is.
Thanks ever so much.
I think it is. That is so interesting. Okay, I could be wrong. I don't know. Okie dokie, guys. We are now gonna go into the open hand temple because I have an amulet, a very funny, giggly amulet that wishes to come back. Or he wishes to be returned to his daughter in Worms Crossing. That was the specifics, I know. And as always, I just figured I would bring this up. Thank you guys so much for being patient with all the uploads. It is gonna be just really rough for the like, I think this last month has been really rough and it'll kind of continue to be rough just for a bit. Oh, there's blood here. That's not very good. Okay. Just because the job searching is going just absolute poorly. I won't bore you with the details, but it's going pretty bad. And it bums me out a lot. So I find that sometimes I don't have a lot of will to, you know, get up and do much in a day. So it kind of bums me out to the point of sadness. Well, this looks bad. Just kind of looking through all the doors real quick. So don't mind me when an upload hasn't come out. It's gonna get back to normal. I just have to find the right scheduling. It's got to be pretty consistent, and I haven't had that consistency for a little bit, and it's been all over the place. So I thank you guys for, you know, hanging in there. I really love doing these videos, and they'll get back to being either every day or, you know, missing 2 days a week or whatnot. I'm hoping to get videos out back every single day. I love doing that. I hate that I can't. Okay, Sister Rose and the Penitent.
Marsh fever, feather lung. Be quick, I've not got all day.
You know what she reminds me of? In Harry Potter, the girl that is in the garden and she pulls up the... Oh god, no, I will never do that gesture again. She pulls up the weeds, and they're the screaming babies. The screaming baby weeds. She sounded like her. Or the girl that is the nurse, and she's like, pumpkin pumpkin juice. Yeah, that was a perfect impersonation. Okay, why are you so busy? Do I look diseased to you? I'm undergoing delayed illithid ceramorphosis. Hey, do I look diseased to you?
Reckon so. There's something off about you anyway.
That is just my face, ma'am. Thank you.
Might be brain rot.
Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dead high priest to see to.
Wait, why? He's already dead. What do you got to do with him? How did he die?
Slowly. Logan was a good man, if naive. He deserved better.
And she does not mince
One
words.
of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone.
Why is she looking at me like that?
Paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick.
You know, the face paint is ruining the moment right now.
All we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Wonder when I can take these disguises off. I am kind of not really in the circus anymore, so maybe do I have to, I wonder if I have to long rest? Yeah, it says until long rest. All right, well, we'll talk to everyone in here and then I'm gonna long rest so that I can get the face paint off. Ooh, can I actually talk to him? Well, of course I can, right? We gotta get more information. Let's talk to Father Lorgan.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you? Who killed you? What were you doing when you died? How did you die? Where were you attacked? That's a good one. Okay, what were you doing when you died?
Hiding Brilgor from fists.
Ooh, the flaming fist? Okay. Why were you hiding Brilgor?
Must protect innocence. Ilmater's will.
Where did you hide him?
Took him to the tunnel with the rest. Oh, fool.
We're just about out of questions. Okay, where were you attacked?
Tunnels from the cellar. Refuge.
I think I saw a cellar. There was definitely blood on the cellar door. Okay, who killed you? How did you die? Who are you? Who killed you?
Dwarf. Dressed in red.
The spell's power.
Okay.
You can ask no more
I feel like I got good information from that, actually. Look at me, you guys. Actually using resources available to me in the game. Ooh, an Encyclopedia Apotheca by Sandra, and then End to Suffering. Can I at least read this? Okay, there's nothing in there. Kind of an awkward cellar door, sir. What are you doing, brother?
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
Why are you packing up your kitchen? You should probably clean the massive blood trail before you go.
I'm not touching it. Not with a mop 10 yards long. That's Father Logan's blood.
More? Yeah, you should clean it though. Why have you got priest's blood on the floor?
He was attacked in the cellar. He had a private altar down there. Used to like the solitude. The man ate like a horse, a soup-hungry horse. Usually took enough to feed a small clergy down there.
Ew. Okay, thank you for that information, I guess. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. I wish I could like look around a little bit more. So his daughter was supposed to be here in the open hand temple at Worm's Crossing. It says that I need to solve the murders of the open-handed temple murders. A cat. Well, let's talk to Trism.
Just the Trism guards a shiny ring and stack of letters at its feet.
What are you doing here, kitty? Quite a nice ring you have there. What are you going to do with it? From the look of those letters, one might guess you've been eating carrier pigeons. Quite a nice ring. What are you going to do with it?
That's for me to know, isn't it?
Persuasion. I could really use such an artifact in my fight against evil. Acrobatics. How's my acrobatics? Oh, my dexterity is good. And acro. Okay, acrobatics is actually pretty good. Ooh, I can do both. And they're kind of the same. I could really use it in my fight against evil. Ugh. Thank you, dice gods.
Take it. Curse this bleeding heart of mine, but use it well, you hear?
You guys, why does that voice sound familiar? About the missing pigeons in the post house.
What of them? I don't dirty my paws for anything less than pheasant, I'll have you know.
I thought that the hag was the necromancy lady. The hag is the cat. I also failed a perception check right before this conversation, so I'm actually going to imagine that there was probably additional dialogue to expose. Is her name Mother Gothel? The hag. I'm just gonna call her the hag. Oh, I want a dialogue option for it. That sucks. Oh, I haven't even saved in like a hot minute either. That sucks too. Persuasion. I'll happily leave you as soon as I find out what happened to those pigeons. Intimidation. Are you sure? I'd hate for anything abrupt to happen while I'm seeking out the culprit. Deception. I've been sent here to take you in for questioning. You can avoid an unpleasant trip inside if you tell me the truth now. Damn, I like the deception a lot because, okay, as if I wouldn't recognize the hag's voice. Dude, I tried fighting her so many times in Act 1 and it took me forever to beat her. So of course her voice is embedded in my brain. Okay, persuasion, intimidate. Let's do persuasion. I'll happily leave you be as soon as I find out what happened to those pigeons. Come on, dice gods. Come on. Ooh. We just needed a little bit more than a 2. Just a little bit more than a 2 would have been really nice. Thank you. Let's try that again. Okay, I said a little bit more than a 2. That was a little bit more than a 2.
If it'll hasten your departure...
Unless the voice actress just did 2 different voices.
Pigeons. Are you satisfied? I prevaricated before. Pigeon is my second most favorite meat.
Those letters are important. You shouldn't be eating the messengers. If pigeon is your second favorite, what's your first?
Beholder. But it's exceedingly rare to come by. But let's not get bogged down.
What's a beholder?
I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta!
Intimidation, no, leave the pigeons be or I'll eat you. Oh my God. I'm not leaving till you agree to stop hunting those pigeons. Why does it, I'm missing some dialogue here. Clearly there was a pigeons thing going on. I'm not leaving till you agree to stop hunting these pigeons. There's much, okay, yeah, let's do that one. All these 15 rolls are killing me. All right, we're good though, we're good.
In service of not having to make any further conversation with you, I concede. I'll be on my way then. There are a few places in the city I'd like to visit. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Might. Ta-ra. Away.
Okay, it's so weird to me. My brain is telling me it's her, and then sometimes when I listen to her talk, it's like, oh, maybe it's not her. But she even said she'd be willing to barter, and that's what the hag did too. Bundle of letters. Cat's got your tongue. Karlach is inspired. I also gained inspiration as well. Bundle of letters. Postmaster shipment inquiry for the special and direct attention of Roa Moonglow only. Look, far be it from me to question Zent directives, but you can't just take from every arrival without consulting me first. That iron flask you skimmed from the last shipment was exceptionally valuable, and we've lost the Van Thampers as clients for good now. Van Thampers. Okay. If you would just give me a warning first, I can smooth this sort of thing over. Donzo. P.S. Be careful with the iron flask. There was something about it. Felt like it was watching me. Roa Moonglow. Okay. An anonymous letter. A lengthy letter from a Baldurian patriarch to an unknown correspondent, and describes in no uncertain terms how both parties could profit from war. From a war. Letter about taxes. Oh, a concerned citizen tries to clarify his economic situation so that they are taxed accordingly. It's a nightmare of epic proportion. that would make an accountant cry. Okay, well, that's good. Is there any more letters? No more letters. We do have that one letter though. That was interesting. And that dude, it sounded like the hag. Well, I guess we also got the cat to stop, I guess, eating the pigeons. We haven't gotten to that part where someone's like, hey, why is my pigeons gone? You know, now we can find that person and be like, nah, we took care of that problem for you. Don't worry about it. Look at me being ahead on quests. Can we talk about that? I'm never ahead of quests. Ooh.
Take me to my cherished Shira, and thy reward shall be plenty.
Cherished Shira. That's Giannis. What the?
Enough, Giannis. I don't teach you how to pray, so don't teach me how to investigate.
It's talking. Valeria.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something.
Brilgor.
You have to be.
Enough, Giannis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed.
No, that's not right. A girl with a red robe. Was it a dwarf or a halfling?
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Hey, I don't sweat it. I do it all the time. Sounded like you guys were having quite the disagreement. Apology accepted. Don't apologize. Brilgor couldn't have killed Father Logan. He doesn't fit the killer's profile. Exactly.
Brilgor was a refugee. No one sticks up for them at the best of times, and with Gortash in power, well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder.
Let me help you. I'll look around and see if there's anything to prove Brilgor innocent. I'm sure there are plenty of people from Baldur's Gate who still need your help. Stick to being a place of worship. Helping people got your high priest killed. Let me help you. I'll look around.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Oh, can you tell me where to find Shira Clarwin?
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit.
Oh. All right, I best be going.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Oh, her mouth is closed. That was weird. It's okay. Thanks for that. Good thing we've talked to people first. Soups of the realms, brother Donic. Suffering of the masses. Lo, a most joyous sensation. What's that? For the eyes of Father Sormal of the Open Hands Temple only. Field report, Bentent of the Devout Murfanoth. Today oh my god, I can't read today. I'm so sorry. Today, a rogueshod group of adventuring sorts happened upon my little patch of Firewine Bridge. So I naturally espoused the benefits of our shattered saint unto them. Can you conceive of what they said to me? Arch suffer? After I had warned them of the evils of the most perverted of magics, this group of degenerates claimed to house sorcerers. Sorcerers! They would not heed my warnings about this degenerate magic, nor would they cast off all earthly belongings enjoying our flock. The feeling in the pit of my stomach as they cast pitying eyes across the pathetic form was exquisite holy suffering. Oh, like dip in soup, potato chowder. Oh, that's nice. Okay. I wish I could make it. Oh my god, there is so much reading here. I love reading, but there's some things I don't think I can. I'll have to just scan through everything and see if like anything is really that important. Oh, some of them are just poems. Okay. All right, time to go into the basement, into the cellar. Plea of Rest, Sheets Music, Rites of Passing, On the Weary, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. All right, Father Lorgan, what were you doing down here? A collection of Father Lorgan's writings on despondency. Perhaps the hardest suffering to ail is that which dulls, but does not pang. Weariness sits deep within one's soul, but it casts a miring net across the surface, dampening all errant thoughts and feelings in its wake. Malaise of this sort can rot the heart of it left to fester, if left to fester, but but must be extricated carefully. Above all else, the weary soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not assume, do not impose. Simply avail yourself as a tool to the weary. Let them know that you can be used however they might need. Rites for the passing. Death rites. A book of Ilmatari death rites. The page on the turning is particularly dog-eared, meaning somebody has come back to this page a lot. Now, I'm not sure if you guys, this doesn't really have like lore. This is just like the rites of obviously passing, right? The Ilmatari death rites. So we could probably glean that somebody was trying to perform these Ilmatari death rites. Plea of rest. A hastily scrawled and slightly damp plea of rest, requesting to be freed of the Ilmater's service for the duration of a 10-day, as the writer mourns Father Lorgan. Sheet music. I don't know when we're gonna need sheet music, but we might need it. I don't know. Okay. Oh, of course, a button. I love buttons. Oh, does that mean that there's one on the other side too? There we go. Open sesame. Okay, that was a lot bigger of a tunnel than I was expecting. We're just gonna go ahead and check the rest of these rooms.
A crypt. This must be where Shira Clarwin is buried.
Oh, Shira Clarwin. Yes, of course. We must, we gotta probably read these first.
Here lies Reloric Windbane.
Reloric? It's not who we're looking for, but I hope he doesn't mind.
Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin. Date of birth unknown. Died 1491 DR.
Here it is. The tomb of the Amulet Spirit's granddaughter. Time for a family reunion.
Okay. Oh!
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh.
Oh, that's sad.
Gone, thou might be, alas.
What's going on here? You got more to say? Ooh.
Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmater's wont.
Ilmater? Oh!
Now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer. Oh, shall it be thou?
I don't know. What will happen if I do? Can I get a buff? I mean, I don't really talk that much as a character, but I will say that if I do get all giggly, it'll ruin the facade I'm going for, okay? The rogue facade, okay? If it'll bring you peace, I will bear the madness. Gods no, I don't want to inherit your curse. And what happens if I say yes? Arcana, ponder what you know of the monk's affliction. What are the consequences of accepting it? I would definitely like to use that. Oh god, okay. Guidance, and I might go ahead and use inspiration here as well. Oh, I don't need it! I don't need it! I don't know what I did to deserve these good rolls! But thank you, Dice Gods!
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
Ooh. Ooh, I'll lose wisdom points? I already have bad wisdom. If it'll bring you peace, I will bear the madness. Gods know I don't want to inherit your curse. And what happens if I say yes?
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
The animation for the dead corpse talking is so funny. If it'll bring you peace, I will bear the madness.
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to...
But how much wisdom am I losing out here? How much wisdom? Okay, Constitution, steel yourself and guide the sensations elsewhere. Well, what happens if it touches on something that's important to me? Wisdom's not really that important, I don't think. Ooh, a lithid wisdom? They're all kind of the same roles. I'll send it elsewhere. Boom. Okay, maybe we send it elsewhere again. Maybe we try that again. Come on, baby. We send it elsewhere. Yes, we do. Let's go.
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom going away. Hilarious. What is it?
It is kind of funny. Wisdom, muster your senses, clear your mind. You will take the madness, but it will not take you. Constitution, hold firm. You will make this curse a gift. You will not surrender your wisdom. I will not. We must stay strong. Let's go! I'm so... The dice gods have shined upon me today.
The urge to laugh dwindles. Though you can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
Does that mean my guy goes away now? Oh, that's sad. At least we got him to where he needed to go.
Friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse.
Exactly.
Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
Be in
The
peace.
corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
Yay, that's exactly what I said. Thank God. I feel like I actually did something good. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and save that so I never have to ever do those rolls ever again. Miracles of the Outer City? Oh. Oh, it's a 20 class difficulty and I roll a 20. Look at that. What did I do? Why am I getting this type of treatment right now? What are these rolls? I'm shocked. Also a 20 class difficulty. Gee, I hope I get it. Oh, gee whiz. That would really suck. Oh. There's no in between. I either get it or I don't get it. That's so weird. Okay, let's go. I had to disarm at a level 20 and I had to lockpick at a class level 20 to get an elixir of cloud giant strength. Okay, so we are just following the trail of blood. There's people talking over there. I can't imagine that they're good. So we're just gonna like look around a bit. Ooh, it was a fight! It was indeed a fight! Okay, I will be right back. I'm gonna kill a bunch of people. Oh my god! They're also shapeshifters! Dude, what is going on? Okay, they weren't hard to do. Sorry, they weren't hard to beat. But they were also shapeshifters. I'm just gonna call them shapeshifters because I feel like that's... I don't know. Oh, solve the open hand murder, temple murders. Well, it's because these guys were behind it, right? What are they again? Doppelgangers. Sorry. Why do I keep forgetting what they are? Field report. Deathstalker Zum. Aspirant Dolar is talented. If a touch careless, the dagger he discarded lurks within these caves somewhere. Though I know not where, I can smell it. The fear musk from his kills stands in the air after the act because he lets them marinate first. They stand, lie, sit, stock still as the poison fills their limbs with lead, knowing only two perfect facts. They are going to die, and there's nothing they can do about it. So the dagger he discarded lurks within these caves. They came back to pick this up. The fear musk from his kills stands in the air. So it had like a poison toxin on it. So that was the proof that I needed, right? To solve the murders. Why am I doing all these like little tiny side quests? I thought I was going to Baldurs Gate.
Arranging these corpses.
Oh, someone was arranging the corpses. That proves us right. A clown's severed torso? Oh no, was it Giggles? What is... Dribbles. Why do I call him Giggles? I need to go to bed. Elasera, the fist. The effigy of Elasera, who watched and waited. What use her eyes? She thought herself a huntress, but couldn't fathom her wool. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood. Orin the Red. That's Orin. Yep, we know who that is. I think Orin and Gortosh are causing a ton of problems. What? What is this? Stillmaker. It's a dagger? Oh.
Wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorgan.
Oh, someone stashed the kill weapon here. Oh, that's what they were looking for. They were looking for the dagger I just picked up. I certainly do not want to give that dagger away. By the way, this dagger is gonna be mine. So Orin and Gortosh are causing, I would imagine they're behind the duplicates, the people here, the doppelgangers. I wonder if they're trying to cause chaos in the city in just like very small ways. Is that what I'm seeing here? There's like small things all over the city with doppelgangers trying to rile everyone up to turn against the refugees and the flaming fists. Dear Mrs. Priest. This letter is written in the careful but erratic hand of a newly learned writer. Oh, Mom says I need to say thank you more. So thank you. Thank you for telling off that nasty woman who was shouting all those nasty things at me. That's 3 times I've wrote thank you now. 4. So I think Mom will be happy. One more thing. Did you see my teddy anywhere? I think I dropped it all during the shouting. Oh my god, so much reading in this episode. Okay, bear with me. I know sometimes I can't read very well. What am I? I think is it nearsighted or I think it's farsighted? So I can't see things very well, straining my eyes from far away. So I think, is that farsighted? I don't remember. But I can see things really close up. So sometimes I have to like really focus my eyes. Please, Father Lorgan, Rector Ranis, if you've any food to spare, our stomachs yowl at night like kicked dogs. Carrots, apples, we'll even crunch on an onion if that's what you've got. Yours, Tholdra Tholdrin. Okay, this is the cave mouth. I don't want to go too far. I was hoping this could take me out. It does take me out. It takes me to the little harbor. Oh, I think hopefully I can find a way back up there. Okay, I am back in the market. I'm back in Rivington. Okay, I found it. I found the thing. Bramble.
The crying one weeps today.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. You're not the one I wanted to talk to. Sorry. Here's the murder weapon. It was in some secret tunnels under the temple. I'm still looking. Any advice on where to begin? What do I need to prove Brilgor's innocence? I need to know. What do I need to prove? Do I have to give up the weapon?
Valeria never found the murder weapon.
Ah.
That would be definitive proof that they missed something.
Okay, fine. Here's the murder weapon.
That's it. Proof that Valeria missed something. They'll have to listen to you now. If you can convince them of Brilgor's innocence, then perhaps Ilmater could shed one less tear this day.
Can we find where that little elephant went? Where even is he? Where was that little hovering elephant? Where did the little elephant go? I should have asked where he went. Ooh, I just picked a guide to Avernus. I don't know what it said. A guide to Avernus. This book provides an overview of Avernus, the first layer of the 9 hells for the discerning interplanar traveler. I'm going to open up all these chests. Thank you. It's funny that I do things for the good of my heart and then I go off and just like steal everyone's stuff.
This chest is deeper than it looks.
Wait.
A double bottom.
What?
Of course.
Confessions, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. The most recent entry in this journal bears particularly heavy quill marks and crossed through revisions. I penned this from the temple cellar, the only place I feel close to the Ilmater's will anymore. I pass my gaze between the crests that hide my sin apparent, and I wonder, who are they to pass any judgment? They bark that those who arrive on our doorstep bloodied, beaten, fleeing from heretical hordes are dirty, unwelcome, to be shunned. That is a crime to house them. That it is a crime to house them, to bring them into our city proper. But if my back must be broken so others may step into the light, so be it. Oh, he actually sounds like a cool guy. Unless I read that wrong. Why was that a hidden journal? I for real cannot find this like little elephant thing. All right, well, I don't know where there's a lot we got going on here. Okay, well, if you guys are enjoying this Baldur's Gate series, do not forget to subscribe. It'd help a lot with the channel. And it lets me know that you guys like the videos just in general. We have a lot to think about. We've got a key we don't know where it goes to. We've got body parts strewn about. We've got to find a flying elephant and prove that, you know, the Father Lorgan did not indeed off everyone, okay? We proved the innocence. We solved the murders. We've got a strange flying cat that oddly sounds a little like the hag, unless they're the same voice actresses. I don't know. But we have a lot going on. I want to go ahead and take a second to thank my super noodles who joined the Patreon and obviously show a little bit of extra love and support. I want to do these monthly shout outs again once a month, because if I were to do it in every single video, that would be like 26 times a month. So thank you guys so much. I want to go ahead and read off the names of those. I don't like putting anything behind a paywall, so to speak. So I do upload these videos ad-free to Patreon. So if you guys would like to become a super noodle, help show additional love and support for the channel, and obviously let me know that you guys are indeed enjoying the videos and just want to show your support in other ways, you can obviously join the Patreon. I'll leave the link in the description of this video, and every single month I will go through and read the names of all those who joined as a super noodle. So Lion Legend became a super noodle only just recently. Thank you so much. I believe I think I've seen comments from you once in a while. Thank you so much for obviously becoming a super noodle. Oh, that Robin, huge fan of the series, and I love seeing your comments. They really do brighten my day. Jonah, we can't forget about Jonah. Jonah has been with the channel since like the very, very, very beginning, and honestly, always look forward to seeing your comments. And then we have our two super noodles, one of which is actually my dad. Hey, hi Dad. Thanks for you know, being a noodle. Appreciate it. And then of course Ethan, thank you guys again for just supporting the channel in general. We're still obviously smaller, but any kind of love and support you guys throw my way, I gobble it up. So thank you guys so much. And with that being said, I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next video. Please enjoy your 4th of July. Let me know what you guys ended up doing, if nothing at all, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.